This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, back with another commentary about life, and this is kind of piggybacking off of an old gamer rant that I did where I was discussing how this community loves to hold grudges towards games that didn't come out that well, or they like to get extra emotional when something disappoints them, and they hold on to it forever. It's kind of like that with a lot of things in life. People tend to hold on to the negative aspects a little too much, and this is coming from someone who's guilty of that themselves. I will wholeheartedly admit that there have been times where I've held on too long to past disappointments and mistakes, things that people have done to me in the past, and I have to tell you, it's very binding, and it kind of slows you down. It weighs you down, and it also makes it hard for you to actually truly continue life enjoying a lot of things, because you'll notice a lot of people who hold on to a lot of their past things, the stuff that are in their present and then their future, they come at with such a skeptical eye, with such unnecessary scrutiny, that they end up ruining those things. It's like that person who got cheated on in a past relationship. Now they are looking for the next person to continually cheat on them, and if that person cheats, they feel justified, not realizing that your behavior and your mentality towards this whole situation probably led to this. If I'm constantly being told that I'm just not any good, I'm going to cheat on you, I'm just going to treat you poorly, and you're going to treat me poorly because of what someone else did to you in the past, I probably will end up doing something like that, cheating on you, because I'm looking for something better. Not necessarily because I just want to be a cheater, but because, you know what, I'm trying to find someone else in my life who's going to treat me a lot better, because you clearly are not it, even though I'm doing my best to treat you, at the utmost respect. Things like that. That's how a lot of situations like that end up breaking down. But to that person who swears it up and down that everybody's going to cheat on them, in their mind it's just all fixated that, hey, everybody's out to get me, and this validates it, when in reality you end up being out to get yourself more than not when you start to have that mentality. Again, going back to the gaming thing, a lot of people like to throw out the idea that these gaming companies are just out to rob you, they're just out to manipulate you, they're just putting out garbage and taking your money and getting away with it. You come into gaming with that type of mentality, and it's going to be very, very hard for you to actually find any type of enjoyment in it, because you already have a serious negative mindset. You have given anything that's coming out no chance at all. You've already convicted it to a sentence of being in a bad light by you. So if something isn't as good as it should be, or if it is a bad game, well, that just amps it up, and that just quote unquote justifies your opinion, because, well, you never even gave it a real opportunity. You know what I mean? And that's the problem with holding on to past things. You stop giving other people, other things, an opportunity to actually make its argument. You've made the argument already, so it's already dead in the water as far as you're concerned. So you're just gonna go in there, with that attitude, and and now and then you might be pleasantly surprised. Something might be so good that it will shake you of that, but you're so wrapped up in your negative mentality that I doubt very seriously that there's many things out there in the world that will actually get you to have a positive reaction. Somehow, some way, you're going to find a reason to basically be angry, because you're looking for a reason. That's the thing. When you start to hold on to your disappointments of the past really, really hard, you set yourself into a mentality where you're always looking to be disappointed, and your satisfaction has become disappointment. You're so wrapped into it that you have made yourself a fan of disappointment. If you were a fan of being, not disappointed, you'd probably be like, you know what, that instance was that instance. Let's go and look for something better, and hopefully it'll do. If something else doesn't work out, well, you know what, there's other opportunities to actually be pleasantly surprised, to be happy. I can't just keep saying because I've been burnt once or twice that I'm gonna continue to be burned or everything's out to get me, because you're out to get yourself in that instance. You've set yourself up for a path where you're just never going to find any type of happiness or joy, because now all you seek is that disappointment. Understand what I'm saying, people? Anyway, hit me up, let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Makers, and I'm out. Deuces.